I see him. Acting like he the one in charge and shit.
Compton is one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug?
You don't mean that shit.
The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
In hindsight, now that I done watched the entire show, that scene ain't even fly to me. That scene is not what's up. This nigga Franklin was heavy on the A. Think about the bigger picture for business at all times. He was heavy on that. But when it came down to A, Jerome and Louis came in as his partners with you. You supposedly respect them a great deal. We already saw that when you lost everything, you went to them. We saw that when you couldn't get rid of the bird, you went to Louis. We saw that Louis pulled strings and held you down, you know, no matter what. Even when Jerome didn't want nothing to do about it, Louis stepped in and said, hey, he ain't put no gun to my head. Get off of Franklin, right? She held you down. She pulled strings. She had dirty folks letting her know what was going on when you got shot up by Mel. She ran your business for you for an entire 4 months, and she was one of the people that was voting for you to come back and take the reins. These are all the things that I noticed. So she wasn't a snake. She wasn't trying to steal what he had because she had it already. She dealt with Teddy. Teddy said that he liked the way that she worked, and so she obtained him as a contact legitimately. It wasn't by no snake deal. She now knows who Teddy is because she had to run things for you. Now that y'all ain't seeing eye to eye and y'all gonna go y'all separate ways, y'all ain't partners no more. They was never henchmen. You let them in on a partner deal. So once you let them go, she know who Teddy is. Teddy got the near infinite supply, so he gonna deal with who he want to deal with, and you ain't had the ability to punk Teddy because when she was telling you about Teddy, hey, if he did drop off your father, maybe we should have that conversation. You weren't interested in that conversation. You lightweight threatened Louis' life, right? Franklin lightweight threatened Louis' life. So it turned into, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. I feel uncomfortable that he dropped off Alton. You don't want to do nothing about it. That could have potentially put you on path with, the conversation or with the move of, hey, let's move your money out that bank that he got access to. That don't sound right. It could have helped you. But instead you wanted to be like, shut up, Louis. You were so scared of Queen Louis. You were so scared that she was better at this and she thought she was better than you. But you started mistreating her for real. By the time she walked her own separate, by the time he needed money from Louis and Jerome, he was begging for that bread, and they was telling him respectfully, nah, we good. We really don't rock with each other like that for us to do, you already showed us what's up. But like she told him, this ain't really about that. We got our own goals and you got yours. See, it could have, if love was introduced into the equation, they would have had done it for you. But that's no longer, it's just business now. Right? So he shot himself in the foot. You also got to remember they made 90% of the income in his organization. That's 90% of everything he had. And he still shot himself in the foot. When Teddy said, man, you ain't even got to do this, man. We can continue to rock. He was like, nah, based on the principle of it. So what happened to that? Right? He gave it all up. And when he did that, he lost everything. Shortly after that, Teddy took that bread back from him because Teddy felt the same way. He just acted. Teddy said, I built this shit. That's what Teddy said. Me. Right? And he basically said, if I want to take the bread from you, it's mine. Give it back. Nigga, I made you what you was. And so Franklin turned into what Teddy turned into in the same way he felt Teddy didn't have no right to do it to him. He didn't have no right to do what he did to Jerome and Louis. Niggas don't see it that way. I'm gonna really be looking at this, because I've been rewatching Snowfall again. So I'm going to probably be talking about this a little more. Talking about the shows I've been watching. It's getting cold out. I'll be kicking it sometimes when I get back to the house and I ain't got nothing to do. Shit, might as well.